Namaste everyone. Are you struggling with sitting tall like this? So you probably be rounded your back when you are sitting across leg, and probably when you are straightening your legs you're having even more difficulty. So probably the tight back is pulling you back a lot. So not just your hamstring, but the back is pulling you back and you're not able to sit up tall, and there will be situation when you are lying down and with your legs straightened you find that you feel discomfort. So in today's practice I'll be sharing with you some yoga poses that will help you to release your lower back. So when you're ready, just join me on your yoga mat. If you're interested, at the end of the video I will share a message for you after your practice. There will be a message from the oracle card. Before we start today, I'd like to recommend that you have a firm cushion like this, or you can have a yoga block, a cushion like this, or even a meditation cushion that's firm enough to help you to elevate your hips. This will be needed to help you to release tension in your lower back, your hamstring, and also your hips. So we're going to keep the cushion just right beside us. Now let's begin with the first practice. That would be your cat and cow pose. So let's come on our hands and knees like this. So we're going to have the palms shoulder width apart. All right. So you can tuck your toes or you can relax your feet, whichever way you feel more comfortable. But more important, we keep the elbows softened, so do not hyperextend the elbows. So in this position, we inhale. Now as we exhale, we're going to round our mid back towards the sky, chin towards the throat, tail between the knees. Imagine you have a tail between the knees. Inhale into the mid back. Exhale, reverse. Okay, we're just going to do a gentle spine extension, looking far. Inhale. Exhale. So in the yoga breathing, we're going to inhale and exhale through your nose. Feel the opening of the mid back. Inhale into the mid back. Exhale, slowly reverse. So just make sure you're not squeezing your shoulders, keeping the neck long, expanding our chest. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the mid back towards the sky. Breathe into the mid back. So we're keeping the spine rounded like that. Inhale. And exhale slowly. Spine extension. Looking far, opening up the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. We're going to bring the knees together. Relax your toes. Round our mid back one more time. Inhale. As we exhale, shift the buttocks down. Sit bone resting on our heels. Forehead down. And just bring the hands beside our feet and relax the elbows. Breathing deeply into our mid and lower back. Now some of you may feel lots of tightness and have difficulty lowering the hips down. So I'm going to give you another option. We're going to separate the knees this way. Perhaps you can have a cushion and just rest the forehead and try your best to relax the neck and shoulders and relax your hips, lower the sit bone down gently. So in the child's pose, Balasana, we want to feel very relaxed and comfortable. Breathe deeply into our lower back. Exhale. So the breathing is going to help us to release tension, not just the movement. So try to move mindfully with our breath. And slowly coming back up. Okay, we place the cushion at the side. Next, let's sit down, okay, and we can prepare for seated forward bend, Pashimutasana. Now this is the part where I believe if you're watching this video, this might be one of the poses that is pretty challenging in some way. It looks easy, but it's challenging. So many students, especially male students that I have, they tend to have difficulty sitting up, and they're trying their best. Okay, but there's lots, and when you sit like that, okay, you are actually tensing your hip flexor even more. So it's actually causing more tension in the hips and back. So I really highly recommend that we sit, okay, on a cushion like this. Okay, so you can just make sure the cushion is firm, if not you'll be sinking down again. Okay, or yoga block is fine too. Now we're going to keep the feet. So in the original practice for Pashimutasana, the feet together. So for this situation, we're going to keep the feet wide, okay, maybe shoulder width apart, sitting tall. So more important, yeah, we have to keep our back straight, and when our hips are elevated, you feel release in the hip flexor. So from here, we're going to bring the arms up. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Exhale, slowly fold forward. So if this is maximum for you, because there's lots of tightness, just release the hands down, relax the shoulders, and then you're going to just gaze down slightly. So you want to keep the back of the neck lengthened and relax. Stay here. Breathe into the lower back. Exhale. Those of you comfortable, okay, you can glide forward. You can place your hands over your toes and stay here. Relax the shoulders. Okay, another common mistake that you might be doing is to try your best to go forward, but tensing the neck and shoulders. So meaning the back is really rounded and you're trying your best to go deeper into stretch. But again, this is causing lots of tension in neck and shoulders. So try to find the balance here. Okay, so it's better to just keep the hands on the knees and try to keep the body straight, very open, no tension, no squeezing, and then work from here. Okay, so inhale deeply into the lower back. Exhale. So as we practice more frequently, we'll find the release. And again, once you find that space, whether it's today or another day, okay, you can glide your hands further and stay here. Breathing. Inhale deeply and exhale. Okay, now we're going to reach our arms forward. Inhale, coming all the way up. Again, you want to come back to this position where you're able to sit tall, no tension. Exhale, release and relax. And let's just continue with the counter stretch. So let's do a gentle counter stretch. We're going to bend the knees, have our palms shoulder width apart, our fingertips pointing to the front, ground our feet down. And when we're ready, inhale, lift the hips up. So our knees moving away from our shoulders. Gently gaze up or gaze back. And breathe deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, lower down. And slowly relax. All right, so moving on to the third pose, I'm going to recommend that we practice the half spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Once again, I will suggest, okay, that we do the modified version where we're going to straighten the legs. Okay, so just adjust your sitting. And we're going to place the right foot over like this. And not too close, we're going to keep it just beside the knee and try our best to sit tall, okay? And make sure the left toe is pointing up, shoulders relaxed, chin parallel to the floor, okay? And if you find that you're still rounding your back in this position, then this is the time that we want to elevate our hips one more time, all right? So that we reduce all the tension, okay? So the goal of the practice today is to release tightness in the back. So stay here, and we're going to continue with the twist. So we're going to bring our right hand over like this to the back. Now this hand position, okay, you need to adjust accordingly. All right, so as long as you can straighten your elbows, palms can be down or just your fingers like this, okay. We're going to feel very tall first and then reach our left arm up. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to lean forward. Push the back of the hand against the right knee. Keep the chest open. So you're going to gaze far, okay, and then slowly look towards the right side. So perhaps we stay here for a while and feel the spine lengthening on our inhalation. as we exhale, we find that space to twist a little bit more. Okay, so many students might just lean back just to twist more. This would not be a good position. Or we try to do this, sitting up straight and then squeezing our shoulders just to twist more. So find that balance. So you need to accept where we are today, and then we can really find that transformation. Okay, so do it slowly. So again, keep the back straight. So maybe it's just here today, and that's fine. And then, or sit, hold in the posture a bit longer if you feel comfortable. And as we exhale, we twist. Breathing. Okay, then from here, we're going to slowly lift our left arm up. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, release. Okay, good. And then we just turn to the opposite side, counter stretch, and relax. Let's practice the other side to balance both sides. So both knees straighten, bend the left knee and place the left foot over, okay, beside the right foot, and just going to sit tall, keep the back straight. So just imagine we are sitting against the wall. Okay, so the back of the head, the shoulder blades, the lower back is gently resting on the back wall. All right, continue to twist. So left hand, we bring it back. Adjust the shoulders and the hands so that you feel tall. This supports your back, but you're not leaning back or tensing. Then inhale, right arm up. As we exhale, lean forward. Push the back of our right hand against the left knee and shoulders relax. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. So again, pay attention that we are not sinking down. We rather reduce the twist and just feel the stretch in a gentle twist. Breathing deeply, lengthening. As we exhale, feel the space within us and twist. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Om. Inhale, reach the right arm up, and exhale slowly. Let's do a counter stretch here, twisting to the right and coming back. Let's bend the knees, and from here we just gently hug our legs, forehead towards the knees, releasing the whole entire back. Relax the neck and shoulders, and slowly coming back up. Next, we're going to practice the wide angle seated posture. So let's just try sitting with the legs apart and see how do you feel. Okay, we can just go into a big V or A as long as you can keep your back straight. So if this is happening as when you have your legs apart, okay, you find you're rounding a back first, you can have the legs slightly closer, okay, but make sure you feel the inner thigh stretch. All right, another option is to, perhaps we can just sit on the cushion first to elevate our hips. Okay, make sure we're sitting tall and not too far back, maybe a little bit, gliding a bit more to the front part of the cushion, and then legs apart, and that will help to release some tension in our low back. And then we're going to check our toes pointing up, shoulders relax. Twist the body a bit more towards the right side. Okay, we're going to inhale, reach up. As we exhale, hinge forward, lower the hands down, a gentle twist and stretch here, lengthening. So as we reach our crown towards our right foot, we are also reaching the left foot away. Just watch out that the body is not twisted. We want to keep the shoulders level. You can feel the stretch happening here, okay, in the left hip. Of course, the hamstring and the back, many things happening. So you don't need to go too low. Just keep it like that and have a good alignment and keep breathing. So again, aware of not dropping the head down, breathing deeply. Okay, good. And inhale, reaching far, coming all the way up. And release the hands. Let's practice one more time to the other side. We're going to twist more towards the left reaching the arms up. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward, lower the hands down, adjust, keep the sit bone down on the cushion, feel the stretch in the back, and keep reaching our right leg away as we bring our chest slightly more forward, shoulders away from our ears. Breathe deeply into our lower back. Aware that we're not twisting the body. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Inhale, reaching far, coming all the way up. Exhale, back to center. Slowly release the hands down and relax. So we're going to slowly bring the legs together and just shake out the legs. Release any tension. And one more time, we're going to go into the counter stretch. Let's have the knees and our feet hip distance apart. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the hips up, knees away from our shoulders. Look up or look back and breathe deeply. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, gaze forward, exhale down, and slowly relax. Alright, so we're going to come up to a standing position. We're going to end with 2 more poses that will help you to release your back. Let's practice Pashimutasana, standing forward bend. So in the original posture, we keep our feet together. Now in this practice, we're going to keep the feet apart to focus on releasing the tight back. So we're going to have the feet like this. All right, so we're going to have the feet hip distance apart. Stand tall. And we're going to inhale, reach our arms up, shoulders relax. As we exhale, we fold forward. And slowly lengthening. So if the back is really tight and start to round in this position, go ahead to bend the knees and slowly release the hands down. So whether your hands is able to touch a mat doesn't matter, but more important, you relax your neck and shoulders. Keep your knees slightly bent for this practice. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and breathe deeply into the lower back. Knees slightly bent so you can open up the lower back a little bit more. Stay here. So if you feel comfortable, the fingertips will be in line with the toes. And stay here. So you want to keep the weight more on your toes. And stay here. Breathe deeply. And for some of you, maybe after a few deep breaths, you're able to straighten the knees a little bit more. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And from here, we're going to bend our knees, relax our arms, and as we exhale, slowly curl up, stretching the spine 1 vertebrae at a time, from the lower back all the way up to the upper back, and coming back to the standing position. And we're going to go into a counter stretch. So we're going to have the thumbs around the waist and our 4 fingers on our back. Bring the elbows slightly back. And we're going to shift the hips slightly forward. Open up the chest. Inhale, lift the chest up, gaze up. And counter stretch. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, coming back up. And slowly relax. So you get to stretch your whole entire back, the hamstring, and also a counter stretch. So we end today's asana practice with Trikonasana, triangle pose, but we're going to practice the modified version. So we're going to have our feet hip distance apart or wider, okay, but in parallel. So we're going to stand tall, relax the shoulders. Okay, let's bring our left arm around and let's stretch our right arm up, shoulders relax. So just aware that we're not twisting the body, so feeling very tall. Inhale. As we exhale, gently stretch to your left side. So we want to open up the right side of the body and also your right back. Stay here, breathing. You don't need to go too deep. So maybe when you go deeper, you start to twist the body just to go deeper. All right, and then you don't feel that much stretch. All right, so let's come back to this position here. And if you feel comfortable, you can gaze up. Breathing. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, relax. Let's change. Let's bring our right arm around and reaching our left arm up, shoulders relax. Now make sure you're not arching our back, okay? So you want to keep the belly in, inhale. As we exhale, lengthen and stretching the left side of the body, like this part of the body shining up towards the sky. And don't drop the head down, breathing, same thing, stay here. Only if you feel comfortable, you can gaze up. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, release the arms and relax. So just want to share with you that all these poses that we practice today, it'd be good that if you practice regularly, they're pretty gentle, but more important is to practice frequently, because sometimes we tend to have a stressful day and the whole body tense up quite easily. And you do not need to do all the poses. You can select a few that you feel that will help you, and they're really basic, but it'll be very effective if you can follow the instructions and do the elevation of the hips if you need to, so that you do a proper stretch. So let's continue with the messages for you today. I just want to share that in today's Oracle cards is messages from angels and ancestors by Carl Gray. So let's begin. So please choose a card. This will be card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Card 1, 2, or 3. So you can tap on your intuition to choose the message for yourself today. So let's start with card number 1. So card number 1, we have the Air Guardian. So shift your perception. Shift your perception. Air Guardian. Shift your perception. Change the way you think, and you will change your whole reality. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. So probably this card will give us more clarity. Let's move on to card number 2. So we're gonna take the card from the top. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. You are loved, lovable and loving. I'm smiling as I read this. So whoever picked up this card, wonderful. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. So beautiful. Go to card number 3 and let me see what's your message. Wow, beautiful. Sky Father. Sky Father. So trust in the unknown. Let me read this for you. Trust in the unknown. We all need this. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. You know that He is lovingly leading you forward. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotions you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold, before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you but within you. And Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Very majestic, a stronger message that someone is guiding you. So I hope that you enjoyed today's message. Thank you for joining me today. If you're interested to have more yoga stretches similar to today's class, you can watch this video. It's a 25 minutes yoga stretch for back pain relief, but it will also help to release tension in the hip area, the lower back. I hope that you can join me in this community so that I can share more videos like this to help you. So until the next time, and I'll see you in the next practice. Namaste.